Or they might just tell you what
knows,
will
right?
happen.
I'm assuming Abigail is the person closest to us.
Yeah, I assume it's a matter of like you guys occupy one U of the table, and then it's like Connor and then the Cavish family, and then that U's, and then Abigail is on the so Abigail and Connor are the closest liaisons, I guess, the interims between your group and their group.
But like Varric's more on our side, Abigail's more on their side.
Yeah. So.
Well, no, like,
okay.
like we could just literally just get him out. That's crazy. That's wild. It's fucking crazy, man.
Get the map out.
Get the map out. The map is the good stuff.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, if we map there. So if we imagine large, like a like a long table. For large, that is really small. Why is that? Where? Do we even have Congress to? It's gotta be in my library somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah, definitely.
There it
You had a
is.
token for him in the
There's
first
the-
campaign. Yeah.
I was wondering if I deleted it to make space before I, had changed. Years. Yeah, so they would be the closest ones to you guys. I don't have a token for Casimir or Kyra, so that's unfortunate.
Just put like a K and a. Does Kyra's name start with a K? Or
Yeah.
C? Okay.
That'd be Sierra. So I guess I'm more like this.
Oh, Connor's
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
because he'd be here and then she'd be there. Yeah. Maybe there.
Correct. Keep in mind, like, this is occupy a 5x5 combat space. You guys aren't actually 5x5 perfectly like a gelatinous cube would be, so... Yeah. Why is it so big? Boom. 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 Yeah, so you guys have a nice wall of friendly people between you and the weird family.
I mean, this part of the ball looks pretty weak, Actually, lately, maybe not.
Say that out loud, I dare you.
Say that out loud. Oh, fuck. So, just
BRB
grab
will
this
be
real
stuffing
fast.
face. Hell yeah.
Do that. There we go.
Hell
Just
yeah.
in case that pops up.
Oh no, he's talking about in character. I thought he meant in real life. I was like, hell yeah, what'd you get to eat?
Considering he's muted, I think it might be in real life.
Dude, that's crazy, man. That's wild. Oh! That's something to know. You guys can see Witch Stalker.
Doug. How
He does have
pissed or not
a...
pissed does he look? Oh fuck, that's
He
a big
looks tolerant. That's good enough, right? 'Cause that's the thing. This is consecrated ground. Like, this is a holy place.
That's also
Even if it might not
fairly-
seem like it, it is still a holy place.
Yeah.
Oligani.
Is it possible to pet the ghost dog?
If you want to lose a hand.
Fair point.
You're free to try.
R.I.P. fingers, I guess.
Cat. She wants to ask Witch Stalker if she can pet him.
He just growls at you.
Understandable. Very clear message.
Well, you tried.
Do you want like a steak or something?
Either Ruhan is the one feeding him, or he actually can't eat because he's not technically a living creature.
Yeah, that makes sense too. She just goes back to like stirring her plate, eating occasional mashed potatoes or something.
Yeah. Would Ray's know about Ambrosia? Is that a thing that he knows about?
Definitely. It's a pretty common fairy tale thing.
Okay. Okay.
There are many immortal that covets and seeks after it. foolishly so, or short-sightedly so, or more often so, they wanted to give to a fairy as like a peace offering or like a token of affection or a tribute or something like that.
Please don't kill
But yeah, you definitely know that.
So I think what Race would do, seeing this feast, he would probably just, hoist great grandfather up, maybe rest him on his own shoulder, and he would be like, "So, great grandfather, something you want to try?" And just show him the table.
Yes, sir. You sort of dangle him or shoulder him and begin turning like he's like a scanner, I guess, looking across the table. He opens up and speaks. That big bird over there. Give me a piece. And it's like a big... Imagine like a really big turkey. Like the size of like a small TV.
Ooh.
So let's have a TV right here that uses the thermometer. I think it's about diagonal wise like 2 feet. Yeah, so I guess the dimensions of that would be
bird.
Yeah, it's a really big bird. But not the one from Sesame Street.
He's actually a fake.
Yeah, I'll grab some.
I think the demon. You can't tell me otherwise, dude.
Valid.
I'll grab some bird and have at it.
Heft off a leg. Fat
There you
and dripping
go.
down. The thing is, when Grandfather drinks, he doesn't really drink. He just sort of absorbs it. It's not like he has a throat to drink with, right?
Yeah.
So it's a similar deal here. It's like you can put food into his... I say into his mouth. Semi-ably put food into his mouth, and it just sort of disappears. Like a magic trick. Roll me a perception. Or your choice of perception or arcana, but you would use your wisdom in place of intelligence.
Oh, my perception is way higher.
Okay. Okay, there you go. Yeah, 25. If you pull out a piece, like, you give him a piece and pull out the leftover, the remnant of it, you do see it turns to dust. Like, it disintegrates. And it's absorbed into him. Like, it doesn't, actually well, I guess this is technically magically disappear, but not in the way that you would assume, like chucking a... It's like, oh man, this is really good food. Opens up the window, chucks it out the window. Oh yeah, I finished it so fast. No, it actually does go away. Like, it actually does disappear and crumble. You don't think Grandfather metabolizes or anything like that, but it does get consumed in a loose sense.
Yeah, like an offering.
Like an offering. It gets whisked away somewhere. And with a 25, you do hear like a sort of almost like sizzling noise. It's super quiet. The reason you're able to hear it, honestly, is probably because you're the one holding all, the food and stuff like that. And you're so close. But even still, It's really quiet. It's like almost like white noise that's barely perceivable. Just sort of, like running sand or sizzling coals. A mix in between.
I try a piece myself of the bird.
It's a good bird. It's meaty. It's juicy. It's got, that crisp skin. There was clearly some sort of, what's it called? Clarified? No, not clarified. Herb butter put underneath the skin, which, hey, if you guys ever, oven bake a bird,
Stop.
you gotta dip your fingers in under there. If you separate the skin from the rest of it, it helps crisp it up. Because then it's not stuck to the skin and make it all soggy when the fat renders out of it. Anyways, yeah, it's a good bird.
That's a good bird.
That's like grandfather agrees. That's a good bird.
Yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna take
thirsty.
getting used to. It's still weird though.
Good to see
Grab
even the undead have a proper palate.
Kyra remarks
Yeah.
on her side of the table.
Yeah, you should see him when him drinking.
Aye. Drinking. It can drink. Actually, it should be able to consume. Aye. Well,
Kyra just gestures at the racks that are on the little dolly trays next to the table. On the table itself are assorted bottles and cups, goblets, chalices, and stuff like that.
he's free to imbibe anything here.
You hear that, grandfather? Them say anything.
He just
Hey.
awaits.
I shimmy on over, see what's there.
Fine rums, strong spirits, flavored liqueurs.
The plentiful amounts of or diversity to make cocktails if you're so inclined. Although I know maybe I ask Varric for that. Sort of interesting being such a fantastical fantasy land where it can provide anything. Sort of option paralysis in a way.
Yeah, I think he would have some sort of like, oh, this is a lot of stuff I don't know what they are. Are there any? I think he would grab the fanciest looking bottle that he can find, or inversely, the most plain looking one, the most unassuming bottle. Yeah, let's go with that.
Ooh.
The most
The most
unassuming
plain.
looking.
Okay. Roll me
That's
Roll
interesting.
me Roll me 2d100. We'll take the best one, aka the lowest one.
2D100. DL1.
DH1,
DH.
because lower is better in this case. So drop highest.
36.
31.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was looking at the 46 and the 30.
I was like, you made me like blink, and I was like, what? What? 31. Okay. Ooh, actually, let me consult a little thing I have from way back. I think I might have
Oh, you have
just
the
the
list.
thing. I might have just the thing.
What do we have to
Give me a
roll to
sec.
get the abomination drink?
91 to 100 with advantage. So you had to roll like double 91 pluses, which would be pretty impressive, all things considered. Not gonna
Sounds
lie.
like a mission.
Where is it? Where's the table I had? Oh, there it is.
What's tables, precious?
No.
No.
Just crawls out from under the table, just kick him back under.
Mhm.
Get back down there.
You cannot have the ring. Get away.
There really should just be like a knockoff Lord of the Rings thing. Like it's like literally D&D 5e, but it's just Lord of the Rings, but it's like a shittier like off-brand version of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's great value brand.
So
Lord of
you
the
don't have
Rings.
Gollum, you have Golem. It's like spelled slightly differently.
Mhm.
Like that would be some shit. I don't know. I'd watch it
Instead
maybe.
of fly you fools, it's glide you fools.
Glide you
Yeah,
guilds,
yeah.
glide.
There it is.
It's like it's Toto. instead
No,
of Toto.
it's run, you retards, run.
Glide, you imbeciles.
Glide.
Just imagine Gandalf the cream.
Glide.
Oh man.
Ah.
Anyways,
Okay. Anyways, I found
is that enough time to
I
stall?
yes. I had the answer ever since I brought up the Lord of the Rings bill. I just wanted to put the notion in your heads. There's just imagine it. Something for a one shot maybe, because we already know the plot.
Oh my god.
No man can kill me. Takes off mask.
So-
It's actually a demon.
No man can kill me.
It's not a man, it's like a prepubescent boy. I'm not a man yet.
That's so unfair.
Not a man yet. Dad says I'm not old enough. I haven't had sex yet, so that means I can easily kill you, bitch.
Chat virgin.
Now I think about it, it's such a fancy way of no man can kill me, saying like using you have to, a virgin's blood must kill me. And it's like I blood in me good enough. Anyways, tangent aside, Lord of the Rings spin-off aside. You get the plainest looking bottle. It is a what's the term? Stout. Like a bottle that you would put a stout in. You're like a really big, large one.
Mm-hmm.
It has a label. What languages do you speak, though?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Orcish is an interesting one.
That's actually interesting, but also very perfect. It's in Orcish.
Hey. Hey.
It's meant to be.
Yeah, so it's in Orcish. It just says blood wine in Orcish. Actually, wait, no. Orcish is based off... No. Nevros and Orcish are two delineated things. Never mind. I was gonna say, does Orcish have a script in my setting? It does.
They do now.
It's when Nevros bastardized off of Dwarvish. Anyways, though, yeah, in Orcish it reads blood wine.
I uncork it.
Give it a sniff. It is not a sophisticated smell, I'll tell you that. It reeks of alcohol, of a high proof content. And it does smell that sort of signature irony scent of blood.
Yeah, these sound good. Strong, good stuff. I pour some on great grandfather.
You put down great grandfather. You pour some of the blood wine on him. I need to double check the wording on this. Give me a second. Da-da-da.
Great grandfather suddenly has +9 max HP. He's back alive.
I mean, technically, yeah. Well, he's undead, so but technically, yes, he does. So he goes from infinity to infinity +9. Sounds like a
Too late to
math
use Revivify.
exam question.
Yes.
Just a little bit, huh? Just a little bit.
Smidgen.
Oh fuck.
Mhm,
Oh.
mhm.
He died recently, like only a few years, and then was mummified.
Yeah, you
Shock
know,
head.
if you
I just knew a couple generations ago.
Yeah.
yeah, just a couple of
Yeah, a few-
decades. Yeah, couple of centuries, not too far.
Oh, this is actually a lot simpler than I thought. Oh, okay. Well. I don't read sorcerer, so whatever. You can whenever you choose next time, you can get advantage on any roll or any D20 base roll, ability check, attack, roll,
Okay.
saving throw.
Nice.
Just whenever.
Until when?
So when he uses it,
Okay. You just
That's
have a
it.
pocket advantage. Let's go.
laughs and ruin night.
Fair, actually.
Gives self advantage. Is
Obama
the
giving
equivalencies of the
Obama
Tides
a
of Chaos? Is the equivalent of the Tides of Chaos sorcerer ability, which I thought was a lot more complicated because I never read Wild Magic Sorcerer. But then I read it, I was like, oh, that's literally it.
Yeah.
But I'll stick by what I was going to make it, and even if it's as simple as that, it shall be as simple as that. But yeah, as you pour this blood wine over, it definitely looks like a watered down, serum, blood, which is, by the way, medic or old school medical term, serum. Ye olde medicine, serum involves blood. Like that's what's called serum and not potion or poultice or something like that. Anyways, though, yeah, as you pour this alcoholic serum atop great grandfather, he drinks it in and he takes on a reddish tint.
Nice.
Like just
Turning into a
faint,
red
like
dragon.
just yeah. But other than that, that's all it does for a moment. You're just like, huh. And then he begins talking. Ooh, all the stuff. Not as good as the good stuff, but is good.
Yeah, Reyes, try some too then. I
You
chug a
drink
little bit.
Oh wait, I was gonna say make a Constitution save, but you can't be poisoned.
Ah. You just try your damnedest to get shit faced right now. Ain't happening.
You would take some poison damage if you would be affected by such, but you are immune to poison damage. That's a really good spell. That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah. So you
level 6, I think.
drink. It's a 6 levels conjuration spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You drink some. It sears that's our alcoholic sear the inside of your mouth. If you drink it or like actually manage to get it down your system, it burns the whole way through and sort of coagulates once it actually hits your like stomach area. Like it congeals. Like it becomes more of a physical thing you could feel in you as it reacts to your stomach acids. It's a bit weird. But the aftertaste of this immediate alcoholic slap to the face, yes, it does taste like blood. Like that. There's no getting around that. It does taste like blood. But you detect a more sweet, sort of more like condensed milk taste to it.
Ooh.
Which is really weird, right? For like a wine to taste like milk. It would almost make you think it's soured in a way or some weird shit like that. But it doesn't taste sour, it just tastes sweet. And that sort of milk flavor to it does weirdly accentuate well with the irony, bloody taste of it. Also, this is a drink in real life, although it's not alcoholic. Well, I hope it's not alcoholic.
Yeah, the Maasai drinks something similar.
Mm-hmm. I knew you knew exactly where, because you're a bard in real life. Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, the Maasai don't have alcohol content in it, but nonetheless, here it is. Don't think too hard about it. That was it. Varric is just watching this with the concerned expression of just picking a random bottle and drinking from it when he can't read the label. Like, he himself can't read the label, so it's a bit more concerning.
Have you had orcish blood wine, Varric?
No.
You wanna try?
As you offer him it, he looks to the rest of you. Only if they go first.
I don't know, man. That tone of voice there is a bit concerning.
It's
Is
good.
it actual blood?
Yeah.
No.
I'm cool with nah. Until that point, I
Yeah.
was okay, but no.
Cannibalistic tendencies aside, no. Not really my thing.
Well, it wouldn't be cannibalistic, you're elvish.
was a boy.
Humanoidish. I mean,
There you go.
traditionally.
Reyes kind of shrugs. More for grandfather, and he pours the rest of the bottle.
Blup, 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 blup.
You get a second advantage.
Yeah.
To call it.
Quick, I need more wine.
how to cheese the game 101 easy clap. But yeah, you pour more of this blood wine on grandfather, and once again he seeps in. He takes on more of a red tint, like it becomes stronger. It's like changing the saturation level on like a screen or on like a Photoshop. He becomes more red.
Is he healthy for a great grandfather?
Is it just because it's a red
Oh,
drink, or is he
he's
turning
dead.
into like a red dragon? Because you do
I
color
don't
changing
know.
sometimes, so like.
Oh, is he soaking in the blood?
Ooh,
Was he?
Do you
Yes.
have any idea how this works either?
No.
Okay.
That is specific to the mother's influence over race. Maybe it's a tribal thing.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'm saying it's a
I love
red.
that great grandpa emote.
Oh, let's just hope
It's a
he doesn't
red.
start.
No, it's only, he's not red naturally though. That'd be so someone wants to change the coloration on it. I'm just saying we could have a great grandfather emote. I've looked up shrunken head emote. It doesn't get good results.
No.
Let me tell you that right now. Yeah, so if we want to use that one and change the color, sure. We can have 2 great grandfathers. We have red one and green one, or something like that. Like we can have colorations of
We have
great
a
grandfather.
rainbow great grandfather.
But yeah,
Oh gosh, this is the best spell ever.
wait, Heroes Feast.
No.
Speak.
I read that the other day.
All right, well, only last 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude, only last 10 minutes.
He recognizes you as a
P16.
disappointment.
If he succeeds, his wisdom say you will be told to ask your mother.
That's pretty good.
I love it so
Your
much.
dad is under no compulsion to offer a truthful. Yo, I'm stealing it. I'm gonna post it on other server. That's good.
Get
That's
all
pretty
the
good.
Memes. Get all the good memes besides that one that curses.
Where'd you
I'm
find
burning
that?
a fanny pack. What?
Bro,